Well, I went to the park. It didn't go well.
Those are not terms that any of us are comfortable with because this is stolen land. No one can be illegal here.
Got chased out.
Chased out of the public park. So that seems a little hypocritical to me.
And if you don't leave, by the way, you're in trouble.
Go home, go home, go home, go home, go
You're going to deport me.
I think prisons should be abolished.
Prisons should be abolished, all prisons.
Yeah.
Are you a teacher?
Yeah, I am. Kids belong in school.
Can't be in school today because so many teachers are taking off.
A bunch of my students are out here today.
You guys never care when white people make crimes. You only care when immigrants
Oh, is that
do it.
right?
Can someone give me an American citizen name who's been deported?
You proud of Nick Shirley and what he does?
Yeah, we don't really like people who support Nick Shirley.
Except I don't get to be
that
here.
you're in, sir. You're lucky the sun is out.
Oh, I well know the neighborhood
You're lucky
I'm
the
in.
sun is out.
Why is it not safe for me?
What do you think?
I don't get to have an opinion in a public park?
It's just not a safe place for you right now.
Why don't you protect me then if it's so unsafe?
You gotta go. You gotta go. This isn't safe.
You are a white dude.
Yeah.
And right now, older white dudes are fucking scary to most of us.
This is Wayne. We're here in Denver, Lincoln Park, where a lot of teachers and others are here to stage a major protest in solidarity with Minnesota, and therefore against ICE and in favor of illegal immigrants. Why do you want to get rid of ICE?
I want them out of Denver because they're kind of stealing the citizens of Denver.
Do you want them to get the criminal element out? Because this kid can't be here today and this mom can't be here because of a guy who'd been deported 4 times.
A dangerous driver on the roadways days after appearing in court. According to police and witnesses on December 12th, Minhivar Loss was speeding and driving erratically before hitting the Powell's vehicle, killing Melissa on impact and injuring Riordan, where he later died in the hospital. The arrest affidavit shows police found at least 2 empty beer cans in his car and says there was an overwhelming smell of alcohol.
Sadly, it makes an already horrific situation worse because this is someone who apparently has chosen to repeatedly re-enter the country illegally, and once here continues to flaunt the U.S. laws.
This, far from his first time as a traffic offender. He has 4 convictions in Boulder County for alcohol-related driving offenses between 2007 and 2019. The first 3 deportations followed convictions for driving offenses. Most recently, he pled guilty to driving under the influence with 2 priors and a few other charges. Boulder County District Attorney argued he should be sentenced to 1 year in jail. Instead, he got work release, community service, and probation. The court allowed him to wait out of custody for a bed in a work release program. Less than a week later, the crash happened.
If he hadn't been here, they would be alive.
I mean, you could say you think that, but I think, anything could happen.
It's an 82-year-old grandma Holocaust survivor up in Boulder, an illegal immigrant through gasoline.
I didn't come here to talk about this.
Okay, well, you came to talk about illegal immigrants and ICE, and that's what I'm talking about. This is the work of an illegal immigrant that she's not with us anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to
I'm a
talk to you.
pedophile supporter?
Yeah.
Is that right? Because I got pedophiles here who...
Hey man, this guy said he don't want to talk. You should just leave him alone, man.
Well, he's communicating, you're communicating, and I'm here to communicate as well. I mean, can't we have a discussion about this?
No.
Okay, it's just got to be your way. That's it. Okay. Let me ask you, this guy, this is an illegal immigrant, living here in Colorado, should he be deported?
Based on what?
Based on the fact that he killed this woman, this grandma. She's 82 years old. She's a Holocaust survivor, and she's a known volunteer up in Boulder. She was a beloved member of the Boulder community for many years, and he decided it was a good idea to throw gasoline on her.
I remember that was a tragic day.
Yeah, and ICE is what we count on to get rid of people who kill people like this.
Is it? Why do we need to deport him if he committed a crime in the U.S.? Why shouldn't he be prosecuted through the U.S. justice system?
If he hadn't been here, if he had come in and tried to come in here legally, or he stayed in no, I'm trying to talk too. If the fact is, if he hadn't been here, she would be alive. She'd be alive.
American citizens per capita commit more crimes than legal or illegal immigrants. That's a fact.
Okay.
So he's an outlier to a fact. That's unfortunate. That's sad, but we can't.
What about the illegal immigrant who'd been deported 4 times? 4 times because he was trouble. He was problematic. He had 5 DUIs in the United States, and he'd been and these people can't be at the protests. This mom and this child, because he killed him.
In a
in
drunk
Broomfield.
driving accident.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he
don't
still
you
in
wish
jail?
he'd been deported?
No, I wish he was in jail.
You can't, but people don't.
I wish he had gotten the treatment to solve his alcoholism that caused him to drive drunk.
What if Joe Biden's border patrol?
Joe Biden.
What if they hadn't let him back into the country? They'd be alive.
They would also be alive if he got adequate treatment through health care. If you want to really solve it, then you should fund health care, mental health care, that would cure alcoholism. We should treat addiction like a disease.
Okay, so we should allow every addict from every country in the world to come in here unquestioned without even knowing what
That's
their
not
criminal
how it
history
works.
is?
That is not how it has ever worked in America.
Practical question, where's everybody marching to?
I don't know, probably the Capitol?
All right, we'll go walk with them. So this guy just ran off with all of my prints of the multiple murderous illegal immigrants that they are favoring out here. Are the ones who murder grandmas welcome here?
No.
Right, so we should get rid of them, right?
Yes.
Because I just had a picture taken from me, stolen from me, of a grandma and the guy who killed her.
You guys never care when white people make crimes. You only care when immigrants
do it. Oh, is that right? This was
white
a white
people
guy.
This
was a white person.
White people commit crimes way more than immigrants
I'm talking about a white person who threw gasoline on a Jewish woman. He's whiter than you or me.
I'll talk to you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay.
You're conservative, and he's making people look like fools.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm talking.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Bruce. I'm a psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist. Okay. So they were just yelling at me, why don't I care about white people who commit crimes? The guy who just ripped the pieces of paper out of my hands, and I was holding up a picture of a white immigrant from Egypt, as white as you or I, who killed a grandma, 82-year-old grandma, Holocaust survivor, up in Boulder by throwing gasoline on her and lighting her on fire. And she is now dead. A beloved volunteer, mother, grandmother, and it is the duty of ICE to keep people out.
Jesus Christ.
You making fun of a medical condition I have, dude?
I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to him.
So
you want less violence in the United States?
I would like a lot less violence. I'd like a lot fewer immigrants who throw gasoline on.
You want less violence in the United States?
Absolutely.
Right? We agree on that.
Yeah,
right?
we agree. Yeah.
We agree on that.
Yeah. So if ICE is supposed to get violent criminals out of the country and prevent them from coming here, does that not equal less violence?
Not necessarily. They're the way that they are approaching this. They are militarized. They have a slush fund of. They are trying to be given immunity to what they do. Why do they mask somebody? So I have a French teacher in high school that was in France right outside after Nazi Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I took her for 4 years. The only goddamn thing I learned from 4 years of French taking with her was get very scared when they ask for your papers.
Sure.
That is scary. Trump scares the shit out of me.
Does Tren de Aragua scare the shit out of you? Because Tren de Aragua is a scary prison gang that Nicolas Maduro sent
I think prisons
millions
should be
of them in here.
I think prisons should be abolished.
Prisons should be abolished, all prisons.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do about people who shoot up schools and just shoot up crowds and just kill wantonly?
There's other ways to do it. Look at Denmark. Denmark is a great way to.
And Denmark has no prisons? None?
They do not have our industrial, prisons for profit.
Okay.
It is about reformation. It's about separating people, recognizing that they're not healthy, recognizing that they need help. It is not about punishment. The loss of their liberty is. I agree. There's too many guns on the streets.
Let's talk. You and I are both against violence. Let's talk about the parent who needs to take a child to the emergency room or to any clinic, and there's not enough health care, and they end up waiting there for 6 hours.
I agree there's not enough health care.
Because there's not enough health care.
We should have universal health care.
So if we allow everybody in here from every country, and they need health care, and they need housing, and we already have a shortage of housing, and we already have a shortage of health care.
There's plenty of money. The U.S. military. How much was ICE funded? Like $97 billion.
Well, $97 billion is a lot, but it's not in terms of federal spending. It's really not. It's not a lot.
I get it.
But the fact of the matter is, we have a country in which we guarantee minimum wages, in which we have OSHA that guarantees a minimal safety for people who work.
Are you pro-union?
We have a housing department, locally, federally, statewide, that tries to find housing for people, and yet we should just open the border and let absolutely anybody in here.
Nobody's saying that.
But you don't want a federal agency that maintains the border and throws people out who shouldn't be here after they kill people.
Oh, no, I think people that kill other people.
Because I brought pictures of people who've been killed just here in Colorado in the last year or two.
That's not what we're talking about.
They got ripped out of my hand by somebody who didn't want to talk but wanted to be violent.
So that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about there are militarized federal agents in military gear in our streets. Peace does not come at the rifle of a gun.
We shouldn't have a police agency that deals with illegal immigrants who come in here and kill people and to overtake apartments in Aurora. I've talked to people who lived in those apartments. They had to leave. They don't have a house now. I did check the facts. I talked to the people who lived in the apartments.
Can someone give me an American citizen name who's been deported?
The citizens that mostly get reported are children who were born in this country. The 14th Amendment calls them citizens because they are.
I don't.
Y'all call them anchor babies. Not y'all necessarily,
I don't call
but.
them that, and
all right, I apologize for assuming you did. But those are the people who are being deported. There was the one, I think, little girl who had cancer. Now she's out of the country, can't get treatment and such.
Nasra Ahmed, Rodrigo Almendarez, Carrie Lopez Alvarado, Yareen.
These are American citizens.
That's correct.
Okay, read the names again. I want to check on.
Okay, sure.
We're deported.
Got a lot of balls wearing that hoodie here, man.
I'm finding the list of them now.
You proud of Nick Shirley and what he does?
I'm just reporting, man.
Yeah, I'm just standing here.
There are ones that are deported. Are you okay with ones who are just taken into custody?
Yeah, we don't really like people who support Nick Shirley.
Are you okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with that. What I'm in favor of are the ones. But I'm in favor of deporting the list of people I brought here and had a stack of papers that somebody took from me.
Have they been deported, or are they still running around?
A lot of them are still running around. Some have been deported.
Do you know they're running around?
You're welcome to check.
Yeah, we do know that some of them are still running around.
Andres Robles.
So how is ICE fucking around in Minneapolis?
Here's the cameraman. Get this on camera. Say those names, please.
Okay, sure.
Because I think you'd be upset.
So the three that I can.
I want to hear all about all these American citizens.
I'll give you three that have been highlighted recently. Okay. Andres Robles, Kilmar Obrego, and George Retes.
And they're deported, and you think they're not coming back?
Why is he wearing that shirt? Well, what is the point of that?
Oh, I want them to come back. People are accused of things. People are accused of things all the time.
Walk away.
People are accused of things wrongfully all the time.
Okay. I know.
I do care.
Are we okay with that in America?
But that's not what we're talking about here.
No,
we're talking
about. That's what most people. That's why
most of the deportations are not American citizens.
Can I ask a question?
A lot of them are. Or
Can I ask you a question?
They're legally in the States.
Are you okay with people who have sought legal means of immigration to this country, who have been deported after they've recently sought that legal means of immigration?
If they're here legally, they shouldn't be deported. We agree on that, 100%.
That's just making sure.
That's what's happening. That is what's happening. That's why I'm here. I can give you two stories. My husband worked, well, I don't want to say, but he knows somebody in particular who got picked up. They're here legally. They're in detention now, and they're being held. Another one is I take pottery. Somebody in my pottery studio had somebody, a friend of theirs, get taken away. She is here illegally. These are two people that are one step away from me that this is happening to. That's why we're upset.
I'm an American citizen, and I'm not the least worried about being deported. I have two Mexicans who live in my house who are very good friends, and they're citizens, and they're not going to get deported. It's not going to happen.
Good for you. I hope not.
You know the difference between, we're white. You know the difference between us and somebody who's brown and black. A black parent or a brown parent, they tell their children from the time they can learn, you do not resist law enforcement. You will die. Okay? And that is unfortunately what has happened in Minneapolis is 2 people resisting law enforcement got killed. It shouldn't have happened. I'm not saying that.
I disagree. All I'm saying is I think we're on the same page. We want the same thing.
Yes.
Check your facts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you a teacher?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I actually teach government.
Really?
Yeah.
Why aren't you at work today?
I took personal time off today.
Okay. For what reason?
It's called personal time off.
Sure. Are you against ICE? You want ICE out of Denver and out of the country? You want to dissolve ICE?
Yes.
Okay. Melt ICE, we could say.
Sure.
To be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, to be pithy about it. But what about, look, I had before, some guy just came and ripped it off. I had a picture of a mother and a child who, and the child should be in school today, up in Broomfield. But about a year ago, they were both killed by an illegal immigrant who'd been deported 4 times. He had 5 prior DUIs in the United States.
That is
and
really, really sad. That is real.
Well,
do you know
don't you think that person should be deported from the United States?
Sure.
Okay. Because they ought to be, and then they'd have a day off today.
Sure. But you know who shouldn't be deported? Small children who haven't committed any crimes, working people who haven't committed any crimes, people who are working toward getting amnesty, people who are working toward citizenship. What you're talking about,
right,
yeah, that was a very, very serious
I think
crime.
we agree on that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we don't need a law enforcement agency to keep people like Trinity Aragua gang leaders out
Did
of...
I say that we don't need that?
Well, you said you wanted to get rid of ICE completely.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
There
then
are,
who's going to get
like
rid
I
of
said-
Trinity Aragua?
Like
That's
I
not,
said,
it's not something local law enforcement can do.
Hyperbole, I think, is what you want to say.
What school do you teach at? We're just having a conversation, okay?
Yeah.
She's a teacher. She's an educated person. I think she can handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I teach government. I teach civics. A bunch of my students are out here today. Our school was basically entirely shut down because our school has about 85% Latino students.
Right. Many of them are illegally here.
I don't know. That's none of my business. I'm
Right.
just there to give them an education.
But they're here and nobody's coming into the school and taking them away
No,
because
thank goodness, because like you've been saying, kids belong in school.
Right.
And so maybe today
they can't be
took
in school today because so many teachers are taking off. Are
in
you in
some
the Denver
schools.
school system?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But like you were saying, kids should be in school, and when kids are afraid to leave their homes because they might get picked up, because their families might be attacked. Many of my students have been avoiding school way before today because they are so afraid of immigration enforcement. So I firmly agree with you. Kids belong in school. Kids should not be afraid to go to school. And I think that's why so many teachers and students are here today.
Right. Minority children and their parents, minorities, non-white people,
right,
are far and away the largest victims of crime. I mean, you want to talk about people who need law enforcement protection. Oh, it's not even close. The black population in Colorado is around 4 or 5%, but the percentage of murders involving black victims is above 35%. And so, yeah, I can say that the law enforcement helps minorities more than anyone else, more than white people, because well, what I mean is that the vast majority of crime victims are non-white people. They're minorities. That's a fact. You can look it up. Okay. If there's about 5%, that's a high percent. That's on the high end of Colorado. Residents are black. Yet among murder victims in Colorado, they're above 35%. And the same goes for a lot of other minorities who aren't black, but they're brown, they're Hispanic. ICE is helping them. How? Because they're trying to get murderous criminals out of Colorado.
Immigrants are less likely to do crime than American citizens.
They're also more likely to be the victims of crime.
Right, they're more likely to be exploited. Right.
Yeah. So, legal immigration. Why not just be in favor of legal immigration and the agency that's supposed to make sure that everyone who's here is legal? No, I'm not against legal immigration. Nobody's against legal immigration.
It's not a crime to be undocumented.
It's a crime to cross the border illegally. To be here illegally, maybe you overstayed a visa. That's a civil matter with you and the government. That's correct.
Yep.
Right, but lots of people who, like, if you have a civil dispute on your taxes with the government's going to come in and try to resolve that. So it's no different with immigration status.
You've been saying trying to neg people on for a while now.
not
It's
egging
just,
people
I
on,
don't know
I'm
if you
asking
get off on this or
questions.
what, but why don't you just go home?
Why-
Go home, go home, go home, go home, go home, go
You're going to deport me.
Go home. I'm sure you'd love
Nobody
to
should
deport
go
me.
home.
You have an accent.
Nobody should go home except me.
Go home, go home, go home, go home.
All right.
Go home, go home, go home,
I should go
go
home.
home, go home, go home. Yeah, why don't you go back to where you came from? Don't touch him. I'm not touching him. Go home.
Yeah, okay. I should go home,
Go
but nobody
home,
else should go home.
Go home, go
Some of the
home,
illegal
go
immigrants that I've
home,
been
go
talking about
home,
should
go home.
I have a right to be here just like everyone
I'm
else.
sure to
apparently.
you I don't have a right to be here though, do I, as an immigrant?
I'm not asking you to
go home.
Except I don't get to be
that
here.
you're in, sir. You're lucky the sun is out.
Oh, I well know the neighborhood
You're lucky
I'm
the
in.
sun is out.
I well know
You're
the
lucky
neighborhood
the
I'm
sun
in.
was
Oh,
out.
you think I'm
'Cause if
afraid of the
fucking
dark?
sun was out, your ass would be
Okay.
You should probably
bro.
Everyone's allowed to be anywhere, but I should go home.
You should go. It's not safe. I want you to be safe. I'm only concerned about your safety.
I thought you were here to defend people.
I am, but I'm defending. This is not safe for you. Come on, it's not safe for you.
Why is it not safe for me?
What do you think?
I don't get to have an opinion in a public park.
This is just not a safe place for you right now.
Baby, seriously, come on.
It's right or wrong. This is real shit.
Hey, you guys are here to say anybody ought to be able to be in this country.
Of course.
Why can't I be here?
Freedom of speech doesn't mean shit. You should go. You should go. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Go home, bitch.
I don't want to go home. Everybody's allowed to be here. You sound like the same people. You sound like you want to deport people, right? Should I be deported? Should I be deported?
No, honey, but it's not safe for you. I'm concerned about your safety. I'm concerned about your safety.
But doesn't everybody get to be here?
They do, but baby.
Who are you?
I'm a marshal.
You're what?
I'm a safety marshal. It's my job to keep you safe.
Well, why don't you protect me then if it's so unsafe?
Because I'm not the cops and I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm telling you that you guys are giving him too much.
Everybody's allowed to be here. That's what you're here to say. You're here to say that everybody's allowed to be here. Everybody. But not me. I don't get it.
Freedom of
I'm
speech
getting
doesn't mean
mixed
freedom
messages
of
here. I'm here to talk to people, and they want me deported or something.
You gotta go. This is you gotta go. This is you gotta go. You gotta go. This
Well,
isn't
so is it a
safe.
stop for everybody else? Not me.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. You gotta go.
I'm not gonna go. I'm in a public place, and this is where I'm gonna be. Why don't you get ICE to deport me?
Do not give him attention.
Why don't you have
Walk away.
ICE
He
tell
loves
me to
this.
go
Walk
away?
away. Walk away.
Shit, get a life, motherfucker.
I'm not gonna leave. You think? No,
Don't
you
touch
go
me.
away.
Don't fucking touch me.
I didn't. I'm being pushed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. We don't do that either, though. We don't touch it. No touching.
I'm not touching. I would not touch. Never touch. Well, it's a public space. This is all about people being able to stay here in the United States, no matter who they are, no matter what they do.
I want to know what you
But
have
I
to
gotta
say,
go.
but you got to come over here. Like, I can't fucking hear you. So come on, tell me what you want to say.
I'm saying that I'm telling you that I'm here to talk to people,
Exactly what he wants.
and what I'm getting is
I can't hear. Can we
Yeah,
go
here,
over there?
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Walk away. You're giving him what he wants. We need this
I'm
to be
trying
peaceful.
to
We are
explain
not
to
like
you that this.
Let's go over here.
Okay.
Come talk to us.
This is a rally. This is a rally in which you are saying that everybody belongs in the United States. Everybody. No matter where they're from, no matter what they do. Yet I'm here, and you're telling me I gotta get out?
No, we're gonna
I
talk
pay
to
taxes here. This is my park.
Yeah.
Right, so why do I have to leave?
Because you represent a threat to human beings because you're on the wrong side of history.
So does
And
TDA.
this is a peaceful demonstration.
Oh, really?
And you're about to escalate, and you're going to get someone killed. So what they're doing is asking you to respectfully leave. And if you don't leave, by the way, you're in trouble.
I'm asking you to be safe. You're agitating people, and my concern is your safety.
Well, what ICE does is it gets people to leave.
I
Okay?
don't care about
Well, you
that.
hate ICE.
I don't
These
care
people
about
hate
that.
ICE.
I care about you and you being safe. That's what I
Okay,
care
I can
about.
handle. I'm older.
Like,
I'm a big boy.
I understand that.
I'm a big boy.
Would you like?
No, I'll be all right. I'm here on a public park. No, don't think so. I'm on public property in the country I belong to, and in the city I pay taxes in. I live here and I pay taxes here. It's a public park. I don't have to leave. Okay, does anybody have to leave? Should any immigrant have to leave? No immigrant should have to leave, but I have to leave.
You're making this unsafe.
Why don't you tell him to leave?
You're causing the issue, and you're making this unsafe.
We're putting not just you in jeopardy, you're putting other people
We got it. I appreciate it.
Maybe you're putting people in jeopardy by defending that almost anybody should be allowed in the country. You don't think that puts some people in jeopardy?
I'm only here.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Thank you.
All right. See, there are places people aren't supposed to be. You're right, and but that's what this rally is saying, that there's no such thing. Hey, she's trying to talk to me, and you guys are getting in the way of someone who would like to talk to me.
If you touch someone, I will fucking kill your ass.
All right.
No.
They want everybody to be allowed to be in the country without question, except they won't let us be in a public park where we live.
Are you right here? Are you standing? You can stand.
I know, but we just got chased
out. What are you
Chased out of the
talking about?
public park. So that seems a little hypocritical to me. I was looking. I'll answer that. I'm a journalist, an independent journalist, and what I'm doing is, when there's a protest, it means people are gathering because they have a big message they want to share.
What's the
and
message?
I am here to learn about that message, and I'm here to question that message.
Why?
I'm not. You don't want people here to not challenge your position. I hope.
No, that's true.
My message, mostly I've been asking people why they're here, and then I had some pictures of some people who had been killed by a white illegal immigrant who I held up a picture of. He threw gasoline on people, and asked why they wanted him deported, because he's an illegal immigrant.
Hey Wayne, can we talk one-on-one for a second?
Sure.
I don't think it's a good idea to go back there, man. You know?
I know, but I thought this was people who are so open-minded that they wanted absolutely everybody who comes here to be able to be here and not be challenged by ICE or any other law enforcement agency.
That's true.
But they don't want me to be in the park, and they don't want. So I don't understand.
Can I throw an idea? Can you stop doing that, please? Like, really? I'm asking you so that I can concentrate my thoughts. Everybody is shaking. Everybody is nervous. Everybody is worked up. I don't think we're in a space where challenge and conversation is a thing where everybody's open to do.
I don't think it's going to be productive, really. You know?
But I mean, I understand. I'm listening. I'm hearing you. But the protest itself is confrontational and challenging. So
then why are you here?
It's disruptive.
I don't have a problem with it. I came to hear people out and see what they'd say if I pulled up the picture of a kid who ought to be in school today, but he was killed by by a drunk driver who had been deported 5 times and had 5 DUIs.
Hey, Wayne, I'll
That's why
talk
I'm
to
here.
you. I mean, you can talk to me if you want.
I know.
There's a lot going on there.
And a grandma, I had a picture of a grandma who had gasoline thrown on her by an immigrant, an illegal immigrant, and she was set on fire, a Holocaust survivor. I wanted to ask about her, and they go, all you care about are white people.
Okay.
White people. This was a white immigrant. You have to be from Egypt. He's as white as I am.
Yeah. So let's talk about a couple things that you're saying. I want you to listen to the language you're using that might have triggered people because you said illegal immigrant, illegal alien. Those are not terms that any of us are comfortable with because this is stolen land. No one can be illegal here.
Do you know of a land that is not so-called stolen? Because every land I know of is controlled by the last
That doesn't mean that
demographic that won a war.
It doesn't mean that it's right.
I know.
What they're saying is,
what are we supposed to do? Just
2 wrongs don't make a right.
right?
I mean,
I'm not saying that. What do we do? Just leave?
I think
Should
you
I
have a
export myself to Mexico or what?
Honey, I think you should be able to talk to people and have a genuine conversation that's productive. I just don't think you're going to get it here because people are they're hurt, they're in pain, they're scared. You're not talking with someone like me and you face to face.
Right.
These are people that are not prepared to have a conversation. B, they're here because they're angry, and they're going to carry that anger into your interview.
Well, I am upset and angry and hurt too because I had friends who participated in that march in Boulder, Jewish friends who were frequently there.
Yeah.
And when somebody showed up to throw gasoline on them who wasn't supposed to be in the country, that hurts me and it scares me.
Can I give you a hug, man?
Sure.
That hurts me too. That hurts me too. We should not be hurting each other.
You are a white dude.
Yeah.
And right now, older white dudes are fucking scary to most of us.
Their message is very clear. Anybody from anywhere in the world should be allowed in this country to live without obstruction from any kind of law enforcement agency. Some of the people there even told me that regarding criminals, which I think is ironic considering the fact that this whole protest is about allowing everyone to live and let live, and no matter who you are, you belong here and shouldn't be challenged on that. Obviously, I can't be in that public park in a city where I pay taxes because they didn't like what I had to say. And I wasn't really even saying anything. I was merely questioning them on some concerns I had.